making another run, demanding that my kids be fully dressed and cleaned up and smelling good before I get back, which will probably be back in like 30 minutes. And then we are going to start our day of festivities. We have some fun games coming. We have a cookie bake-off challenge coming. We have a delicious dinner coming. And then they are going to unwrap their gifts. They're going to unwrap their gifts before dinner or whatever. But whatever. Just know that it's coming. So I'm trying to make today a little bit more festive because my kids are older now. And so they definitely, their Christmas spirit is lacking. Like, all they wanted were Robux cards. They were like, we just want $50 in Robux. I'm like, what? That's all you literally want? So they got that. They got like Robux and some cash or whatever. But like, literally all they're doing is playing video games. And I'm like, nah, baby. Nah. We're going to do more than that. Because I cook all the time. They play video games on the weekends and during other holidays. So we have to set this day aside. We have to make it special. We have to remember the why for Christmas, why we are celebrating Christmas, which is Christ. So I'm probably going to have somebody like read the Christmas story or something like that before we start doing all of the Christmas games and all that good stuff. So stay tuned, baby. Stay tuned, baby. Vlogmas Day 1 right here on Christmas 2023. Have a very Johnson Christmas. Bye-bye, y'all. So everywhere is literally closed. Okay. So I live smack dab in the middle of Eastern North Carolina. And these people have nerves to be closed on Christmas Day. Like, what is that about? Now, online told me that, you know, Aldi was going to be open. There was Teeter was going to be open, you know, for limited hours or whatever. Excuse me if you can't see me. And, you know, like some places were going to be open. But, honey, let me tell you, nowhere is open. And yesterday I went to Walmart and I was telling the people, the staff, like, oh, y'all going to be off tomorrow. Hey, that's what's up. Good. That's so good. That's so nice. And then today, like, I want to go shopping, obviously. Like, of course I'm going to forget something. Or something's going to come to my mind that I want to go get real quick. But they're closed and now I'm mad. Like, why they closed? Why they closed on Christmas? Like, some people don't even celebrate Christmas. They could work. You know what I'm saying? Like, let people who don't celebrate Christmas work on Christmas. So, you know, people who celebrate Christmas or don't celebrate Christmas can still come in and shop because we still got things we need to get. Like, it's all right, though. You know, I know everybody needs to be off sometimes, but dang. So here I am at Walgreens, and let me go get this little common gift. It's a common gift, in my opinion, is a gift that anybody who wins it could find some use for it, right? So I have kids, my mother, my sister, and my brother. So I gotta find a gift that any one of them would appreciate if they win it. So let's go look. Let's go to Walgreens and see what we can find. So Walgreens pickings were a little bit slim, but I managed to find a gift that is a little more kid leaning but still enjoyable by all, which is junk food. So I'll show you what I got. I got a bag of Hershey's Kisses. I got a Prime energy drink, definitely kid leaning because they love those. And then I got this game, which I think it'll be fun for the entire family to play, which is like, would you rather? So I think what you do is you pick two cards and then you have to decide which you'd rather do. You don't have to actually do it, but you have to decide which one. And to kick it up a notch, because I don't know how it's really played, but just to kick it up a notch, what we're going to do is have everybody write down what they think the other person may choose, to kind of see who knows each other best. So my sister is doing that one cotton ball game, and you all may see some of this. I don't know how I feel about putting everybody on the camera yet, and we're definitely not prepared for any camera action, but we'll see how this thing goes. Somebody's calling me right now, so what I'm going to do is get off of this camera and answer my phone. Good morning. So it's the day after Christmas, and I'm literally in my bed. I just opened my eyes, y'all. I'm gonna put my blanket up because, you know, I don't want to feel exposed. So it's the day after Christmas, and I was just watching a video, and excuse me if I clear my throat because, like I said, I have a cold, and I pretty much went through the night without taking any medicine. I took some before I went to bed, but I didn't wake up like every 4 hours to take more, and I still haven't taken any. It is 7:58 a.m. So I'm just like, excuse me if I clear my throat or I sound funny or I may have to stop to blow my nose. I'm getting ready to get up and do all the things that I need to do. Make my coffee and stuff. I've been up for a little bit, but I'm getting ready to, get my coffee or tea or something, and take my medicine and start lighting candles and everything. So anyway, I was just watching a video by this lady who I watch. She posts ever so often, and so I watch her videos, and she's a single lady, and I think the majority of her channel is about like her dating woes and struggles and how she kind of defaults to single, right? So I like watching her, but this year she decided to do some Christmas vlogs. And as she was saying, like, as a single person, you're not in a relationship, don't have kids. Like, I'm single, but I'm a single mom. Sometimes people are not in the spirit to celebrate all of these really family-oriented holidays. Like, I'm a single woman, so I'm a single mother, which I'll do a video on the difference between being a single woman and a single mother, in my opinion. Like, I don't consider myself just straight up single. I'm a single mom. But being a single mom and a single woman, I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. So, if I'm a single woman, if I were a single woman and did not have children, I would be less inclined to celebrate Christmas. So, about my kids, my twins are 12, so probably about 14 years ago, let's say 2010, my family had broken up. I was a young lady. I was probably like 20, maybe 19, 20 or something. I don't know. They had moved to, we moved to Las Vegas, right? And then my family broke up. My dad and my mom split up. My dad, he divorced my mom. He also divorced his kids, even though we were, half grown at that point. I was probably like 20. I don't think I was 21. The years in my age may not add up, but, I'm just going off the top of my memory. They broke up. So it was, here we are at Christmas. And I never celebrated Christmas with just, with my family being in so many different places. I lived on my own. My sister, she lived with me as well, but she was mostly with her friends. Like, she was never home. My mom was doing her thing. My brothers were, home, with her, but she was out and about because, boys sometimes don't like going out and doing things. And so for Christmas, I ended up going, we had got invited to a lady house who went to our church, and I was not a faithful member at all. I was not saved, y'all. And so I was like, I'm not about to go over her house for Christmas. I don't want to do that. So what happened was, I ended up going to like a buffet at a casino. I think at my favorite, I liked, and back then I used to like the Santa Fe Casino in Las Vegas. It's like a station casino. It's not where a tourist would be attracted to, but it's just like a station casino. They had a buffet. I used to go to the movies there. I never gamble, but I like their movies, and I would go get a chai tea, go sit down at the movies, whatever. So I went to my favorite casino. This time I happened to go to a buffet, which I never did before. And I'm gonna try to stop doing that. And I just sat there all melancholy and sad and down and out and depressed, and I was like, this is not it. So I got up, I left, I ate and whatever, and I left. And then I went with my mom and my brothers, and they were at the lady's house from church. And it was the most pleasant and memorable Christmas I had. And because of the environment, the atmosphere she set in her home, and how she opened up her home to her family and then to those who didn't really have family, it made such an impression on me. And I was like, I want to be like that. And to this day, whenever I think of the woman I want to be, I think of the lady who threw that Christmas party. And it wasn't just that instance. She did so many things that I just value as a woman, and that really has shaped me as I sought to kind of model myself after that. Such a wonderful homemaker, and just really made it so comfortable. The food was good. It was pleasant. It was calm. Everybody was happy. We knew some people we didn't know. But it was such a good time. It was beautifully decorated. I mean, it was so perfect, and I was just like, I want to be like that. Little did I know that, like, fast forward a couple of years, I was going to have my own tribe. But even if I didn't, I was like, I'm going to, invite some people. I'm never going to spend Christmas by myself. Whether I go volunteer somewhere or I join some type of, I don't know, there's some type of meetup group somewhere. Meeting up, you know what I'm saying? For the holidays or whatever. Like, I'm going to do something, because if it's important to me to celebrate with people, I'm going to make sure that I do that, and I don't close myself off and try to celebrate and everything on my own, because that's not the business. So fast forward a few years, I had my own tribe. And, money got funny. Money was funny. Young single mama 3, doing the best I could. So then at that point, I was tasked with the job of having to find out how to celebrate in the absence of finances. And that's when I realized, about traditions, and started to really implement our own traditions. Like, one year we couldn't afford wrapping paper, so we were like, you know what, we're gonna wrap our gifts in newspaper. I don't know if we actually did it. Did we do that? We're gonna have like a newspaper thing Christmas party. Like, we spread the news, tell everybody about Jesus's birth. Okay. Do what makes you happy. And one thing single moms have, for the most part, like, if you are a single mother or a father or a parent, you're a single parent, single guardian, whatever, and you're you meet some income levels, certain income levels, you qualify for food stamps. I have food stamps, y'all. Girl, get in that kitchen, get a recipe. If you can't cook, you don't like to cook, whatever your family would appreciate it. Get in that kitchen and cook your family a special meal, something that you don't usually eat throughout the year because they'll look forward to it. Make memories around the kitchen table. Play all kind of games. Games are free. And I'm not talking about you got to go buy a deck of Uno cards or something, but there are so many things you can do. Who can unwrap their gift the fastest using toothpicks? We did that with Hershey Kisses a couple Christmases ago. Had to unwrap a Hershey Kiss using toothpicks. That was fun. That was one of our games. So excuse me, look around, just tap into the resources that are already available to you and find what your family may want to do, what will be fun. And just because you are all there together and there's so much love between you all, you're going to enjoy it. It's going to be amazing. So just, don't let a holiday pass you by. Don't tap out of the holiday spirit. And I'm not just saying holidays and Christmas. I'm just talking about holidays in general. Don't tap out of the holiday spirit just because you're a single mother with, lacking resources, or because you're just single in general without kids, without, loved ones nearby. Tap into that holiday spirit, baby. Have some fun. Go volunteer. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Do something. So that's just what came to me as I watched her video, because I remember when I was like, I'm gonna just spend this holiday by myself. I'm gonna spend Christmas alone. Child, please. I went somewhere else, enjoyed myself, and it may look different for you. You may genuinely want to just be home and chill and watch Christmas movies in your PJs. Do that. Do what you want to do. Do what makes your heart happy. Do that. If you want to have how they have Valentine's Day, if you want to have, girlfriends Christmas, do that. If you got a group of single girlfriends, do that. Do what you want to do. You want to have a spa day at Christmas. You want somebody to come in and give you a massage on Christmas in front of the Christmas tree. Do that. Just do what makes you happy. And you don't have to wait around for people to bring you joy anymore. You don't have to wait for a relationship or even friendship to enjoy life. Like, just go out and do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Because if it's in your heart and your mind to do it, then you'll figure out how to get it done. And you'll enjoy it. And sometimes it takes a while to enjoy your own company. That's never been my problem. I love doing things by myself. I have always done things by myself. I would go out to eat by myself. Love it. I go to the movies by myself. Love it. I would go anywhere by myself. I've gone to, back in the day when I was young, I went, like to bars and stuff by myself. I did have a chaperone, but he was like in the cut, I just told him just to drop me off and then come back and get me. But yeah, like I would do all kind of things for myself. If I want to get dressed up and do something, I'm gonna go. I don't travel by myself because I'm not good with directions, and I would never make it there, and I'll never make it back. I'm terrible. I can't book a flight. Like, what? I can't navigate an airport. I don't have that skill set. I've done it one time and it was terrible. If I absolutely had to, I would do it. But if I absolutely don't have to, I won't. But like, as far as doing things in the city or driving a couple hours outside the city to get to the beach and just lay out on the sand by the ocean, like, baby, I will do that by myself. Love it. But if you're not that type of person and you don't have anyone to go to, but you aspire to do things that like that, just try it. Go somewhere, maybe a coffee shop, and just sit down and sip your coffee. Read a book. Don't like scroll. Well, you can scroll on your phone if you want to, but sometimes I think that just distracts us from the moment. But just like really enjoy your company. You a solid person. You solid. Enjoy your company. And then maybe next time go to dinner, go to the movies. Nobody can see you in the movie theater. And you can laugh, you can cry. You don't have to laugh in the presence of a friend or in the presence of a loved one. Like, you can laugh. It's okay. Laughter is good for the soul. You don't have to feel stupid because you laughing at a joke and you by yourself. It was funny. Laugh. Shoot. But anyway, I hope you all had an amazing Christmas. I did. I had a wonderful Christmas, but then I ended up running everybody away because I was starting to get a little moody. So I'm working on that. But other than that, it was great. And now I'm getting ready to get up, take my medicine, and get my day started.